Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2021 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Now at the plate is Ryan Mountcastle. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Smith is there. One away.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw will be in time, and it's a very quick beginning to the evening as there are two gone now.
That is good. The center fielder.
So the bases are empty with two gone now. And that brings up Mike Trout. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Alonso will put this one away, and his side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All Star Game exclusively on the show. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the National League, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, from the Washington Nationals, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
So now here is Juan Soto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Reaches to foul this one away. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos has got it, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now into the box is Jordan Alvarez. They'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, from the New York Yankees, the second baseman.
Next, it'll be Gleyber Torres. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Pitch out, nothing doing. the 1-0.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get him out on the play.
From the Atlanta Braves, the 17th,
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And the count will be full. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Pete Alonso as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's only 1 for 10. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1, here it is. Fouled off. Here's the payoff pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. National Leaguers strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Max Scherzer gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 31, Max Scherzer.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. And now the first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Count 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Bravo.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Stanton on at first. Nobody out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. High in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rendon. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
A 1 pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Comes set, now the pitch.
Ball
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1. And a double steal try here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. The 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. American League strands 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Shane Bieber enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
For the American League, number 57, Shane Bieber.
Now it'll be Mike
For the
Moustakas.
National League, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, just a 1 for 9. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Still 1-2. pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bieber is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses with it, 1-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
1 ball,
Betts
2
at
strikes.
second with 2 down.
That's
And
ball
it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. One and one, the pitch.
Count is 2 and 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Two men are on with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Yu Darvish, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 11,
All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Darvish delivers the 2-0.
Ball inside.
Yordan Alvarez will be next. Pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Up next to the American League, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
That's a ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. It's 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Gleyber Torres. Struck out in his first at-bat. Darvish pauses. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
And stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Lance Lynn will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
now pitching for the American League, number 33, Lance Lynn.
Now to the plate, here is Marcell Ozuna. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
The count is full. 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So next to bat will be Will Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ozuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the National League moves out in front here 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's looking to change up the drops below the knees for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. 2 tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing.
Your
Chase
attention,
Anderson,
please.
the 6'1"
Now,
right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen
Number
here.
57, Chase Anderson.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the AB now.
Inside, ball one.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready now is Giancarlo Stanton. Worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. No runs, 2 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Up next for the American League.
Here's the catcher, Wilson
The
Ramos.
catcher,
His lifetime
Wilson.
batting line against Chase Anderson.
Ramos.
He's 1 for 3. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone into the bleachers. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and with it, the American League has trimmed the deficit to 2-1 now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
The first baseman,
Stepping in
number
now,
6,
Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan.
As the first pitch
that's
here's a
right.
bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. Marco Gonzalez, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the National League, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Gonzalez, playing here in his age 29 season. He's got a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and a changeup. Hit to third, fielded by Rendon. And that's out number one.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So the next to bat will be Corey Seager. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch on its way. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good job to work the count, put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. This is in the air to left field. Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And here's Christian Yelich now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The NL leads it 2-1. Alex Wood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the National League, number 57, Alex Wood.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's totaled 13 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's good. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes. That's ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
That's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Full count.
Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled away. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Very weakly on the ground. Wood into the windup. Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
At the plate now is Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. Dylan Bundy enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37, Dylan Bundy.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. Rendon is there, and that's the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Striding in is Pete Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that's
Ball
low,
four, pitch
ball
is down.
4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So stepping in is Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the National Leaguers. They still lead it 2-1. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Edwin.
Jorge Soler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jorge Soler.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Out in front of it, strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
one pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The American League goes down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
The American League, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1.
1-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ian Happ will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. And now a pitch on the way.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball one.
That's in.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
2-1.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Ozzie Albies will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 1, Albies.
And now the first pitch. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The NL leads this one 2-1. Ian Happ will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
For the National League. Now playing right field, number 8.
Ozzie Albies is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Ozzie Albies.
Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Josh Hader.
Wilson Ramos will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's set and the pitch. 4-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Aramis Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Bouncer up the middle, fielded by Moustakas. He'll go to the bag for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Bichette gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First delivery to him.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A 3-0.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ozuna looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Yandy Diaz will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Now coming in the pinch hit, Yandy Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1-0. Here it is.
That's out.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3-0 now. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ready with the 3-0. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Aramis Garcia stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base. Number 37.
Bo Bichette remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Yandy Diaz is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ryan Presley.
Colin Moran is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Colin Moran.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jorge Alfaro steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Bryce Harper will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 3, Bryce Harper. A defensive team for the Americans. Now playing center field.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2.
That's
Now
ball
a
two.
breaking ball, but it's low.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. NL down in order. Score remains 2-2. Colin Moran takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 19.
Bryce Harper will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 2. Right.
Scott Oper will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half.
Over.
Nick Solak is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And the pitch. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Willie Calhoun come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 5. Willie Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch. Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Sean Murphy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12. Sean Murphy.
Here's the first pitch. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
Now back, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And now Xander Bogaerts. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 2-2. Nick Solak will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 15.
Willie Calhoun will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second
Now
here.
second, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Trevor Rosenthal comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Carson Kelly is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
18, Carson Kelly.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 2-0. Fouled away.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Popped him up. Bichette has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Now
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Up next, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now the first pitch.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Two and one, here it is. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
2 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Mike Moustakas would be next. Liner toward right center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base paths. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-1, here it is. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Charlie Blackman.
Charlie Blackman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One ball, no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Carson Kelly will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
For the National League. Now catching, number 18,
Trevor Story is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Charlie Blackmon stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Brad Hand takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Brad Hand.
We are into extra innings and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Scorched to third. Story picks it up. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The catcher, number 30, Wilson.
Digging in next, Wilson Ramos. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Blackmon going back, and this will bang up against the wall. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
John Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. His career line against Brad Hand. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Popped up. Story has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Alex
Your attention,
Bregman
please.
will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Teoscar Hernandez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
That's 1-2.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Josh Donaldson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Alex Bregman remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Teoscar Hernandez is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Striding in is Ozzie Albies. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Here comes the 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
To 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Comes set and the 0-1. 1-1. Blackman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-2 the count. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one got a piece of it.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Welker will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Harper.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Again, another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
0-2 once more. Hopped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Stepping up is Bryce Harper, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he misses again, 2-0. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So stepping in is Carson Kelly. The potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB now.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Flare out toward right center. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there, and that should do it. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied yet again here in the 10th. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Richard Rodriguez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
That'll bring in Nick Solak.
Leading up for the American League, the left fielder, Nick.
Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The 0-1 fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And here's the former Pies Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackman. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John Murphy.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Albies scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Aroldis Chapman takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 54.
Big at-bat now, and here is Pete Alonso. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right now.
And there's one down now.
Up next for the National League, the third baseman, Trevor.
And now here is Trevor Story, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Next to hit, Mike Moustakas. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Down and away, ball one. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. 11 innings, can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Giovanni Gallegos gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
On to the 12th frame in this one, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. Popped up. Albies waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Next up is Giancarlo Stanton, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch, and he lays off there, 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A ball and a strike. draw gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
I got the count. 2-2.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And now in the box, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Murphy at second. Stanton is over at first with 1 away. It's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. The 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. A 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Jose Leclerc will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. A winning run stands at second base.
Ozzie Albies.
Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now back.
Digging in will be Colin Moran. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now back, the designated hitter, Colton Welker.
Freddie Freeman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
For the National League. Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Now at the plate here is Bryce Harper. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. This one's down to third. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Kenley Jansen comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Kenley Jansen.
13th inning ready to begin, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And this ball hits the first base bag. And they won't get it out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Hey, Dan, you execute a pitch right there, you bury something in, and he's able to drive it down the line, and it hits the bag. Couldn't go foul for you?
Oh, I'll tell you, you know what, that's one of the bad breaks if you're a pitcher right there. That ball's an inch a little bit further. That's a foul ball down the line. Instead, it hits the bag, and now there's traffic on the bases.
Nick Sola stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. The 1-0.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Willie Calhoun waits on deck. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now both runners on the move. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Up next for the American League, the designated hitter, John.
Striding forward now is the DH, Sean Murphy, grounded out in his last at-bat. Jansen's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Hernandez at third. Solak at second with 2 gone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Adam Plutko comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. Prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Third baseman, Trevor.
Stepping in once again is Trevor Story. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Front of a changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Is a changeup that misses. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. A man at third with 1 away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And that misses. 1-1. Side. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count was 2 and 1.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3 and 1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Ozzie Albies. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Count remains at 0-2. Back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. So here is Xander Bogaerts attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Now the 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
That's ball
3. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. See another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. High pop-up. Alonso shading to his right. One down.
Up next to the American League, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next, here is Wilson Ramos. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. AL leaves one. This game's all tied at 4. Big spot here, and it'll be Colin Moran. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogart's on the slide. Touché, sir. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next up, Bryce Harper for his career in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Up next to the National League, the catches.
So next to hit is Carson Kelly. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however.
That's the ball.
Fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1. Fouled off. The set and the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's close. Ball back there.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
2-2 count.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch. Ramos over at second. Donaldson at first, one gone. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to Albies. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Now it'll be Pete Alonso. The winning run stands at second base.
The first baseman, Pete.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. That's taken up and in for ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Solak's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Solak, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. Alonso into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Oh, that's beautiful. You talk about putting pressure on a defense, good clutch hitting the lead off the frame, and now they got another guy on second, threatening to score even more runs.
Stepping in next, Willie Calhoun. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. No one out with a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Harper giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Up next, Sean Murphy. Well, they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. First delivery to him. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. One ball and 2 strikes the count. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And and foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, outside.
One out and a runner on third. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
The batter,
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Moran will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul for the first strike. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the American League 6 and the National League 4. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. in with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 0-2 coming. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, the left fielder, Colin Moran.
Next to dig in, Colin Moran, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work. And there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
A high fastball is in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And we are once again tied in extra innings.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
One and one, the pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Kenley Jansen takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 21 runners on base. For the visitors, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.